Just give me a couple names for size, like a sizing chart.
Plus.
And
big dog.
you have access to.
Right.
That I forward the money to.
What do you think?
As opposed to it all.
You gotta listen to this guy more, man.
I think you made a really good point.
Okay. Enough out of you. Okay, you're enough now. Damn, this is lit.
Yeah, it's a great
It's
job.
your-
You can't.
No, just let him feel it out. Let him feel it out.
It's cool.
What's lit about it?
I
brother?
know it's cool.
We're going.
We have to
you
blur
can't
this.
shut that, right?
We have to blur this.
The whole episode?
Oh, is that a new one?
No,
You wanna blur some
only the little
No,
part.
don't.
Blur this.
Oh,
How's that? Blur
let's
that.
go. Well,
blur that.
really quickly, to open us up. Did anyone? We had a bet last episode. Did anyone see anybody famous?
Dude,
Yes.
I had a dream that I met Jack Black.
Does that count?
That's so interesting.
That's wow.
Ludwig.
You know
No,
what?
what?
so
You know what?
interesting.
Personally, Ludwig, I don't think that counts.
In
What
the dream,
happened in the dream?
I wasn't able to get a pic with him, so it doesn't count.
Imagine you took a picture with Jack Black in your dream. You wake up, look at your phone. It's there.
Oh fuck! Was a pic
Well-
part of the deal?
Yes.
Well, who's yours?
I saw Nick Kroll this morning.
You know what's
This
funny?
morning?
Yeah.
You know what's funny, guys? You know who we were all with, and I was the only one who noticed. Jack Black.
No.
He was at the movie.
At Goodfellas?
He was at the movie last
You're
night. And I
lying.
saw him and I said, don't tell Ludwig and Aiden that he's here. I'm going to try to get a picture with him. And I failed. 'Cause
How'd you fail?
I couldn't find him after the movie.
Oh, you had to
But
sneak
he
him
was
down.
there in the beginning. And
he
I
was
was
like,
like,
"Cage!"
he just walked right in. And I was like, oh, don't tell them.
Whoa.
Dude, it's that's so
mine's
funny too because
Pokemon.
I love that.
Shut the fuck
You were
up.
Babe Ruth
And you
calling
didn't
in
get a picture.
shot. It's like we all
Yeah.
said he would be the easiest because we all knew.
Yeah, he was
and then he showed up.
There was one more famous person. Who's the bald guy in Sarah Silverman show?
Sarah Silverman show?
The
I know
really
what you're talking
tall
about.
fucking
Big
bald
nose guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Justin something maybe. He was also there last night.
He
It was packed.
Was Jack Black at Good? So Shake invited everyone to go watch Goodfellas at the movie theater.
at
And
the
the
Not
Quentin
at the
Tarantino.
movie theater, at
No.
the Vista.
at the Vista, which is Quentin Tarantino.
LA
owns.
shit, bro. Fucking come in my mouth and call me a fucking girl's name, bro.
Is that what you said last
whoa,
thing
whoa, whoa,
when you
whoa.
didn't
Is-
go?
Was Jack Black at the
we're not gonna
show?
glaze over that.
Was Jack Black at the show going, kick his ass?
No, he was pretty normal.
No?
He was kind of being
Yeah,
like a person.
Yeah,
He's
he kept
not a
going,
normal
loot box.
Oh, dude, when fucking, hey, spoilers, when they die, did he go chicken jockey?
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he did do
Yeah.
that.
He was
did do that.
alone. He was alone.
That's pathetic. That's pathetic.
It's not pathetic.
He's Jack Black.
So it's fun to watch movies by yourself.
Yeah.
And also, it's,
Guy who didn't go by himself.
well, I did go by myself.
What are you
Did you
talking
just
about?
fart?
Yeah.
What's going on? We have zero.
He's the king of
Wires
information.
crossed.
He's Bakashori Gaijin. I have a bit. I cut
Hiding
my
it, bro.
head shaving.
Chill.
You actually, can I say the look with the cotton candy with the Band-Aid? You look
look at this-
cool.
look
Yeah,
at
it's a
this shirt.
tampon
It
shirt.
looks cool.
Yeah, dude.
You just
I'm
you,
repping
you
the brand.
randomized the whole costume.
This is not random.
So we're not going to talk about
it's-
anyone else's fits.
I think this
You think
might.
you got that shit on?
Hold on,
He's
hold on.
wearing
I
Armor
think this
King's
episode
pants.
this might be the first episode we've ever done where if we were ranking all of us by outfits, you guys are arguably the top two.
Ludwig's in top 2 with
I
Armor
would-
King's dark upper pants.
Dude, I think
Yes.
Ludwig looks sick
What do
right
we
now.
have that shit on?
Okay, but we gotta fix the top half, Aiden. We gotta fix the top half. Take the jacket off. Let's see with no jacket. I think it's better.
You're wearing some sort of mesh peasant shirt. You have to blur that, Archie.
Yeah, the shirt's money. I like the shirt.
God,
I
you're
like the
so-
pants. I like the shoes.
you're
Hat,
fucking
don't
strong.
love.
What do you not like about the hat?
Oh, dude, you're Justin Bieber without it. Oh my God.
It's shohei.
I mean,
Fine.
that is money.
You're so
Fine.
Now
strong.
Lund shoots up to number 1.
You're so handsome.
Fine. I'll freaking do this for fucking looks.
It is pretty freezing in here.
It's chili bears.
I'm not cool.
We
I
can
also
probably-
have the orb of coffee.
We can also kill AC.
Can I air a grievance? May I? Maybe one would call it my
Wow.
job in a way.
Thank God you saved it for now. You've
Excuse me?
really held back on airing grievances.
Oh my God.
I'm talking.
I know what he's going to whine
Dude,
about.
imagine Aiden takes that off and reveals a giant dreadlock nest.
Oh yeah,
That'd be so funny.
dude. Oh, if he,
Archie, Photoshop that, but do it for us.
And can we just put just an unfathomable amount of fucking fin and minoxidil? And can we just... it's not about your hairline. I want it to get as long as possible.
You just want it to grow faster.
And then I want to give you a perm.
Okay.
Dude, Aiden with a perm would be sick.
I mean, I think I'm about to do that.
About to get a perm?
I don't think you're
It's
about
not
to
long
get a
enough for
perm.
a perm.
About to
why.
get... No, about to start medication.
Let's send you to Turkey and get it down to like here.
That's what happens when you hang out with Atrioc for more than 2 weeks.
What's
You're
that?
like,
He
Jesus
convinces
Christ.
you to get finasteride.
Oh.
You gotta do it.
I've seen it. That's
Don't-
right.
I think this is Doug's fans also call him bald, and I had this realization this week is there's no winning. If Doug's bald, I will be bald forever.
chopped huzz.
It doesn't matter the amount of hair that I have.
I think bald is now anyone over 30 without long hair.
Yes.
That's not what bald is.
Or a visibly snatched hairline.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you turn 30, will they turn on you?
They've turned on me and I'm not 30, so yes. I'm 29 and I'm still being referred to as 30.
I mean, I sat next to Josh, who's bald now. at
He
the
looks
movie.
good.
Josh
He has a
looks
snatched
fucked
hairline.
up, bro. He looks like Kratos.
Middle of the movie, Josh reached over. I'm holding a box of candy. Josh reaches over and grabs my hand, grabs the candy. So I think he's just taking the candy to bite some. But then he puts the candy down in my lap, takes my hand and puts it on his belly. And then he leans over and whispers into my ear, "Now you have to make a wish."
During the movie?
This is the like halfway through Goodfellas.
It's called wish maxing. He's been doing it for a week. He's on
Would
a
he
new
get bored of
diet.
Goodfellas?
Dude, he's so bored all the time.
Dude, it sucks, bro. He can't watch movies.
He
He
can't
can't do
watch
anything.
movies.
No one L cancels in Goodfellas. Like,
It's too
I
long.
fell asleep towards the end of Goodfellas because I watched it a week ago.
Dude,
oh, so you didn't have to Google the ending.
No,
That's good.
because I watched it.
I showed up so late because I was doing this shoot with Pokey that ran super
Did you get
late.
a picture with her?
I didn't get a pic with her, so I also lose.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, I met the guitar tech for Cigarettes After Sex.
Did you get a picture with him?
I didn't.
Well, we all lose.
We all fucking lose.
But we all met
Nick-
somebody really
Hey, you
famous.
know what? I saw a picture
You're
with
the
Jack
smallest loser.
Black. You know what I mean?
Smallest loser?
I saw a picture with Jack Black.
Yeah. You
Didn't
actually
take one.
had the intention and idea.
You should have filmed him.
Like a creeper.
Yeah.
No, just film him for a
would've-
minute straight.
Jack!
Say chicken jockey.
And breathe
Jack!
heavy,
I
yeah.
say that's Jack Black from the Minecraft movie.
All right, so you're hanging out with Pokemon, not getting a picture.
I show up super late. The movie started. It's like an hour plus into it. It's after the heist.
Have you seen Good Help?
Yes.
Okay.
It's after the heist is when I show up. And they're just talking about how much money they have and how it's going to
it's
ruin
so
them
late
all.
into the movie.
It's so late.
That's not even half. It's more than halfway
That's up
through.
there. Yeah.
It's a chunky
Yeah.
part through.
Which heist? Lufthansa heist?
And so what
What
I
a few heists.
The big one.
The big heist for the 6 milli.
There's 1994 Goodfellas spoilers, by the way, in this episode.
Yeah.
Warning.
Which is also based on real events and real people.
Yes.
And
Italians.
And so I walk in the theater, and all Shake sent me is he was like, "I'm back right. I have a seat for you." And I said, "Great." And I get there, and I message him. He doesn't answer. It makes sense. He don't have his phone out.
Watching a movie.
He's watching a movie.
They explicitly, you know how normally the movie has like a screen that says like, please silence your phone. They had a person come and be like, hey, all phones need to be off. And so it felt a little more intense.
At the Quentin Tarantino foot job theater.
Yeah,
That makes
person
sense.
told us, you know?
Yeah. And then they said foot jobs will be coming through the
Yes.
aisles.
Yeah.
Please flag down.
If you
your
bought the
server.
deluxe package,
And also there will be a set from Driz after the show.
It's Driz set, and Quentin Tarantino comes out and says the N word for an hour straight.
And then he remixes that live with a repeater.
Let the Skrillex drop.
yeah.
And that's Hollywood.
I go to the back right and I saw someone who I thought was Yingling. It was just a guy with some facial hair and a hat who didn't look like
it was a
he
baby
knew.
breastfeeding from its mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it a guy playing with a gummy figurine?
It's a guy who just kept saying, "I don't know a number above 1,000." And so I go to this guy. I go, "Where's Shake?" And then when he replies, I instantly know I fucked up because he goes, "What?"
To the
Oh,
guy.
to the guy.
The guy. I say to the guy, "Where's Shake?" And the guy just goes,
It's not even like a human's name.
No, it's not Daniel.
So I realized it wasn't Yingling. And
What
then
would you, from the other side of that, do you think this is a weird guy wondering where like milkshakes are?
What
or
do
you
you
can get
dress
milkshakes
like?
at the venue?
and only when I fucking stand up, look at him again, because there's a bright flash in the movie, I see it's like a girl is like cuddled next to him.
Oh, so it's not Shake.
It's definitely not Shake
No,
or Yingo
no chance,
or
yeah.
anyone who works this office. So I just sit and I watch the second the last third of Goodfellas by myself.
Really, all you gotta watch.
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
it
the
is.
beginning's so good.
You gotta watch the first 20 to 30 and the last 20 to 30.
What I realize is like if I watch it from there and then you go and then you watch it from the beginning, it might be good.
Yeah, I think so.
Guy who watches YouTube shorts only now.
Oh no, I watched a 10-minute YouTube video about a 79-year-old who's going to dunk again.
And then you showed me it, and you're like, banger video.
It is a banger.
Like it's a fucking, like you're trying to hurt my feelings.
Well, no, I thought actually it's a genuine banger.
Okay.
Ludwig, do you think adults should have toys?
I listened to the Primo.
He hated it.
I know everything.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I didn't what?
He bitched and complained that we talked about something for more than 10
this
minutes.
is This
Hold
is
on.
the most insane psychopathic.
So you know slime well enough.
I know
now
slime.
that now that
Yeah.
you've collected all
Hold
the
on.
contextual conversational clues, what do you think actually happened?
Okay,
I
so
would like to hear you piece it together
yeah.
because I'm confident you can.
Maybe maybe Ludwig had just said something like no, I wouldn't have sex with you, something to set him off, something to get him rolling
Right.
down a hill
It gets
that
me
you can't
mad.
pull him out of. And then he goes, yeah, you don't want to have sex with me, and also I bet you watched the last episode and you fucking hated it. And Ludwig is like, no, I just said that I listened to it. And then Slime just kind of made something up.
That's remarkably close.
it's
That's remarkably
not.
close to
What
what
happened?
going
What happened is
insane.
they did the premium episode without me.
Because you scammed. Go
I
ahead.
did not scam. I was owed, just to be clear, because you said I scammed. I was owed a premium pass because you laughed when I showed you my butthole. And the deal was, if you laugh, I'm allowed to skip a premium episode. Is this
the
not
one
true?
you weren't
I
on.
hadn't even.
Did this not happen?
This did happen. I hadn't even considered this angle.
I know.
Actually,
He said this today, and I was like, I think
I
on paper he might have us.
He's
I
always
would
got a
argue
plan.
you had such a strong reason without pulling out that card that you could save that card for later.
No, he did not have a strong reason without the card.
I'm cool with my get out of jail free card, which I've had stored.
So if I didn't laugh at your butthole when you showed us your butthole and spread it open in front of my face and eyes,
You'd say sorry.
I would apologize, or I would have communicated ahead of time before leaving.
so this was in your minds like, I can take the fuck off. He laughed at my ass.
I get the week off, and I get to choose one. I use it, and I use
I
it this
hate
week.
that he's right. He's just right.
right.
Yeah,
He
this,
did-
this
that
one
was
holds
the
up
deal.
in court.
This one's tough.
And what happened is I said I listened to the Primo because me and Cutie did a road trip, and every time there's a lull in what we're listening to, she goes, "They yard."
She
And
wants
I'm
to
like,
listen.
I'm like, fine, because she's caught up. She
a fan.
listens. So we listened to an episode I was on, then we listened to the Primo, and he was like, "Oh, you listened to it? What it was about?" I was like, 40 minutes about trinkets. And he goes, "Oh, 40 minutes. Oh, 40 minutes about, because what we should do is get in shorts. Can't talk about something for 40 minutes and explore an idea."
That's what I said. I was like, we explored an idea.
All I
Ludwig.
said is that you talked about trinkets for 40 minutes. Is that wrong?
You said it in a way. Let me emulate the way he said
Yeah.
it. And he's like eating food and he's sunburned. He looks kind of like shit.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like shit.
Yeah.
And he kind of
Like poop from a butt?
And he ate like a bunch of pastries earlier, so he's like a little
Oh,
bloated.
he's bloated. And
Yeah,
he's fucking.
he's like a
so he rolls into the room.
Archdeacon McDonald.
eating it
I'm
all-
talking.
You were
For
eating a
once.
pastry while it was happening.
Oh my god! I took 2 bites and then I ate 4.
I don't think you rolled into
And
the
then
I
my
thought you
perfect
walked
body
in.
digested
I
it
thought you
and
were
used
normal.
it for energy.
And he was like, I was like, you listened to the Primo? He's like, yeah. I was like, what's it about? He's like, yeah, you guys talked about trinkets for like 40 minutes. That's how he said it.
Is that accurate?
That's
He's
how he
acting
said
for
it.
stage, clearly.
That's how he said it. I was fucking there. We can also ask Ben
I
Tolman.
was also there.
Well, what's the verdict? Do you think? And again, there's more than the conversation than trinkets, Ludwig. We talked about adult toys too.
Yeah, you talked about how you want adult toys to be separate from sex toys, which I actually think is the smartest thing that was said on the podcast.
Thank you.
Well, in your head, what's an adult toy? What would be an example? of
Right
one?
now, an adult toy would be like the amaranth fucking.
No.
Like a
vagina.
bad dragon that you put up your ass and it hits your heart.
What? Yes.
Sorry, if we made the split,
Right.
what would an adult toy then be?
Made of rainbow
I think
epoxy.
Nick then lost the plot because I do think it is dangerous weapons toys like BB guns, paintball guns. I think those are adult toys.
That's
no, that's
we
part
need,
of it.
We need
That's part
time
of
to
it.
innovate. We need time because that's all we got right now.
I think the gum that when you pull it, it shocks you should be considered an adult toy.
But no, children can enjoy a shock.
I think
No,
that
they're
actually,
intense. They're intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Children can take that.
No, don't say that sentence.
Children enjoy electricity.
Guy who
That's
tases
better.
children
Yeah.
in his free time.
Yeah.
I pranked kids all the time.
And then
As a kid?
also,
Oh, now.
Oh, now.
I realized Japan's already done this.
Adult
Japan's
toys.
Tases the kids?
Adult toy, well, probably, but adult toys.
Taser party, kids only.
Well, I guess so.
What do you mean?
Can you think of a Japanese adult toy that is not good for kids? that is not sexual in nature?
Yeah. Wait. Sorry, that's not good for kids. Yeah, I would say like the more intense model cars, model trains, like the Gundams you have
I
to
brought
paint.
this up in my example.
We talked about this, yeah.
I brought this up.
The painting Gundams, all those things are adult toys because they take too much effort for children to do.
Because they have low attention spans.
That's right.
Says chicken jockey.
That's right.
What's chicken jockey in Japanese?
Chicken jockey.
Chido hambaiki. Okay, please let me air a grievance.
Dude,
Of course.
Okay, let me guess. It's about the freaking office. You're freaking mad. You freaking don't get to come in and act
Your
like
hair. Okay, hold on. Don't move.
You don't
So,
move.
so your hair, it's being pulled back by the hat. Can you actually tilt your face towards the camera?
I need to take a picture.
So it looks like you're way more balding
looks
than you really are.
It is
because it's pulling it into
tough,
a
yeah.
horseshoe shape and then
Yeah.
it's creating a shadow
Right.
that looks like thin hair.
Dude, you
Okay.
look like Chris Martin if he was fucked up.
Okay.
Wow, that's really funny looking. All right, continue air your grievance.
I have been coming to the office. We've been talking about it a little bit on the podcast.
A little bit.
a little bit.
Wow. Some would say it's dominated
Every
the discussion.
every early segment of the podcast is slime office terrorist segment.
Archie, can you just put up a little graphic of where to skip to if you don't
No,
want this
dude,
part?
that's not like that.
It's good. It's
I've
good.
been coming
We
to
do
the
need
office.
that.
It's been great. Everyone's been enjoying my company. Kelby is here, etc. He looks kind of like Aiden looks now with that hairline. It's very beautiful. I think a beautiful, mature man is a beautiful thing in this planet.
Thank you. I mean, I've just turned 30 and I'm learning a lot about myself.
Dude, it looks so chopped. Okay, so I'm coming to the office, and Aiden takes it upon himself. I'm taking up Brian Heron's desk, who hasn't come in a while. He works from home a lot, and that's fine. And I put all my shit on that desk. I put a little computer, and I work on the little computer. And I play Street Fighter. I play
A
Cammy.
little computer. He puts a desktop PC.
It's
on
Mini
this desk.
ITX. Suck me in my fucking nuts.
It's a
Still
desktop
desktop
PC.
PC. It's still.
Mini ITX.
Setting up a
Suck it
desktop
from the back.
PC.
What you did is you hijacked a table that someone else had, and then when someone brought it up, you said suck it from the back.
No, what I did is Aiden, because this guy's never coming in. He doesn't fucking care. He just works from home. Brian's
Not
a cool
true.
guy, whatever. He works from fucking home.
Brian's great.
Aiden finds Brian. He corners him at basketball, rips off his shirt.
Rips off his shirt, rips off his pants, plays with it.
I'm gonna read back the court record from what you told me before the podcast started, which is you on all fours, face down, ass up next to me.
Yeah, his face was down. He actually had unbelievable sexual.
His arch was insane.
It was just
And
like
then the
also,
court record.
I thought about hitting
To
it.
better visualize this scenario, the office has been like, there's only been a couple people in the office the last few weeks because of the Japan trip and people taking time off post the Japan trip. There's like 9 people in the office today. The
busy
office
day.
is packed. A bunch
Busy
of
day.
people are
I
working
wanna
here,
cut your head off with
and
a
you're
fucking
doing,
sword.
You're doing downward dog in
So
the
downward
corner.
dogs, and after doing downward dog, he goes to me. He goes, Slime says, "What the fuck is Brian Heron doing here? What is he doing here? Why is he here? Get him out of here. Why is this fucker here? Aiden brought
Brian is
him here."
headphones on, ignoring
meeting.
all of this.
Brian is literally in a meeting going, yeah, so I worked for a few years in the game industry, and then Slime's just fucking cursing him out for doing his job.
Oh,
Brian's
anyway.
locked in doing his job.
Cocksucker. He's been doing his job just fucking happily fine for 6
I'm
months.
so glad you said that.
From home.
I'm so glad you said that
From
because
home.
that's another grievance I need to bring up because we had a all hands meeting, my first one in 3 weeks.
Okay,
And
so
the
there's not really all hands.
Well,
some of the hands meeting.
Some of the hands. And Kelby on the meeting, first thing he says to me, he just goes, Slime called me a cocksucker.
Dude, that's crazy. Okay.
Why is that crazy?
That's crazy.
I don't think what he did
Because
was
I
crazy.
didn't.
Pause. Viewers at home, do you think that was crazy? Go to your phones.
I did
We'll
it.
find out.
I called him.
I feel like I've heard you say cocksucker Kelby so many times.
And you know what? There's a distinction there. Adjective, not a noun, and that's different.
That's what we're drawing the distinction on?
I think it's important.
So you did call him cocksucker,
I
but
think
in
the-
this,
I
I
think
didn't
the
call him
adjective-
a cocksucker.
you called him
That'd
what?
be crazy.
What was the context?
Cocksucker Kelby.
I feel like the adjective's worse. I feel like the adjective definitely implies he's doing it.
You know why we keep this gun locked up? Because if Kelby sees it while he's here, it's over.
No, you crack this narrative.
over.
Anyway, so
narrative? What was the
Brian
context?
Herring doesn't. I saw him. I showed up at the office.
So you just walk into the office, the first thing you
I
say
said,
is,
"Cocksucker Kelby."
that's the first words out of your mouth to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He said it was fine.
What do you mean he said it was fine?
Did I mince my words?
So you said cocksucker Kelby, and he
he
went,
sat
that's
and he
fine.
thought about it, and he was like, "You know, no, that's fine." And that's how the interaction.
So
like,
what's your grievance?
This is like
at what point does your grievance
I'm
begin?
trying to get there, but you guys keep
this
fucking
is what
interrupting
Donald
me.
Trump does to Ron DeSantis.
He calls him
Ron
Meatball
DeSantis.
Ron.
He calls him cocksucker Ron, and then he loses the election.
Well, Meatball Ron needs Donald Trump's endorsement. I don't need Kelby. So, you know what I mean?
You need Kelby.
I don't need Kelby.
You need him more than he needs you. Without him, what would you do? What would you talk about? Who would you bully?
I guess
Yeah,
the
who would
Batman
you
does need
berate?
a Joker.
Yes, man.
Anyway, so I basically Aiden has he cornered Brian at basketball, ripped his shirt off. His mesh shirt. He was wearing a mesh shirt.
Wearing a mesh shirt, yeah.
Crazy. And he basically convinced Brian to start coming into the office to fuck with me, to basically stop me from achieving my goals. So now, shut the fuck up. So now what I have to do, because the agreement was if I want my own desk that is not just kind of like taking a space up that no one uses right now, I have to pay $200 a month, which is fucking crazy. I would never charge my friends anything. And I have to buy $200 a month. So I did. I had to set up a new desk, and I went and got it, and I moved off of Brian Heron's fucking territory like I'm a fucking Latin king, and he's a Pyru.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And he's an A-train.
talking about gang
and
violence,
he's an
Aiden.
A-train
You don't
motherfucking
understand.
gangster crip. And so
I don't know what he's talking about anymore.
So I have to do all this shit because you convinced a guy who is happily sitting at home in his underwear working to come into the office. And that's fucked up.
Is that true that you reached out to Brian to tell him to come here?
No, it's just not. So where do we go from
it's
there?
Totally fabricated?
It's almost totally fabricated.
Whoa.
When did
Whoa, wait, hold on.
When did the conversations about him
Court's
coming
in
into the
session.
office
I'm
begin?
sorry.
Wait, hold on.
Almost.
Let me look. The judge is here. Aiden, when did you first ask Brian about coming to Friday, which is after Slime had started coming into the office? Is it also after you mentioned this system to him where he would have to pay?
No,
It's before.
it's before.
And how many of Brian's shares are diluted?
How many? 99%.
Wait, how many of Slime's shares are diluted?
99%.
So I
So
think
you're
that-
saying before you ever mentioned it to him, you would talk to Brian?
No. No, absolutely not.
So after you mentioned it to
When
him.
he was told the original offer, Brian was still coming into the office.
Yeah.
A couple months ago.
I brought up the rent thing.
Brian
way
hasn't been
long
in the
ago.
office in maybe a month and a half, I would say.
Probably closer to 2.
And the offer was given ages ago of whether or not he had to pay for a permanent desk or take advantage of empty spaces while they lasted.
Now, what if compromise?
Please.
You don't have to pay anything at all, but your desk isn't here.
in here,
You already pay for this room.
where would we put it, Nick?
Right on that wall, right back there.
Where the chairs are?
Yeah, where the chairs are.
That's a fire hazard. I could never do that. I think that'd be dangerous.
What if we put you in the house?
I think personally it'd be dangerous.
you have a little closet.
It's just literally not enough
Here's
space.
what I think. First off,
What if we put you in the editor office downstairs? There's plenty of space in there
For free?
for free.
No, he'd go fucking
no,
crazy.
because we know what Slime
He
wants.
doesn't want that.
Slime.
You think
We
he
know what
doesn't
you
want
want.
that?
We know what you want.
Huh?
You don't want a desk to work. You want people to harass.
yes.
No, I don't want people.
Yes,
I would
you
take-
do.
Hey, if you don't want to charge me and you get fucking cocksucker Kelby to take it downstairs and all my gear and put it downstairs and set it up, I'll take it. I'll stay out of your hair.
You want an anchor point that's within AOE range of people that actually work here.
Yep.
That is what you desire.
I'm telling you
And
right
you
now,
want it for
you
free.
put me downstairs and you make Kelby fucking carry my 2 monitors down
Why
there.
do you keep
Why would
saying
Kelby
Kelby
Why
wouldn't
would
do
it
it?
be cocksucker
Why wouldn't
Kelby?
he do it?
Because that's not his job.
That's what friends do for each
we
other.
have office manager.
You want the office manager to do it.
Yes, I would have Christian do that. That would be his job if we had to move something.
You don't like sending a message, do you?
No, but
What is he?
What the fuck is he talking about?
exactly. There's
about-
no winning
Why
about
do you
here.
got
sending-
socks like Benjamin Franklin?
He won't have
That is crazy. Dude, that is crazy.
Nick's got
If
Benjamin
he
Franklin
lifts up that
socks.
shirt, 2 straps.
No.
Two straps under there.
Yes, sir, in a metal pole.
Anyway, I maintain that a part of him talking to Brian was about making him come in and making my life fucking miserable.
I acknowledge that. In the meeting, I think I maybe said verbatim because me and Brian were waiting for LD, and I said, Brian, Brian, you don't understand what Slime's done with your desk. Please, I'm begging you to come in. I think I
Put
said
stuff
that.
on it. What are you talking about? Done with it.
Look, I'm a great negotiator. I just finished Art of the Deal.
Ooh.
So I have a deal for you.
Yeah, sure.
You can work up here rent free, but you have to either fill yourself or give the money to fill Bossu coffee.
I knew, you know what? I thought about this on the drive. I was like, I sipped a lot of his coffee.
His coffee.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's the main
office's
thing you
coffee.
tax is the office's resources. And you love cracking open containers and drinking
We
most
also
of it.
have our own. You could go in here.
I mean, sure.
So I'm
be
saying,
free for you.
we'll fill it for you. We'll get it. We'll keep it stocked.
I want to also point out, notice how there's only one man on trial here, but there's a man sitting to his left, my right, that has also started working upstairs in the office recently.
also doesn't work
who
at
also,
Mogul.
Who
Yeah,
also
that is
doesn't
true.
work at Mogul.
Yeah.
But I'm not breaking the law.
But he's not breaking any laws.
Well,
A welcome member to the environment. I
no,
would
I
argue.
actually do have a problem with Nick too.
Let's
We're
hear
gonna
it.
strike a deal.
Let's fucking hear it then.
Apparently, Nick, because I listened to the premium episode, was pulling up thousands of instances of the N word.
That in the office.
That didn't
in
happen
the
here.
office.
That didn't happen here.
It didn't happen.
No,
here.
that happened at home.
Oh, I'm
100%.
sorry. So then
So
he's
if you-
just
it's
a
co-
guy who pulls up slurs at home.
If you
And Your
What?
Honor,
Whoa!
I just don't know if
What
that's
I do
someone-
off of company time is not your problem. What are your concern?
Yeah, if you don't know, it's in the premium episode. But Nick was coding, and then one of the codes.
I found old Call of Duty code that I needed to use, but the person who wrote it had used the N word as a custom function.
Is that syntax?
Thousands and thousands. Syntax is like the whole string. Of
Okay.
all of it.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
And we had an ethical quandary. You know, can I use the code? Do I have the pass to use the code? We determined probably not. But I didn't do that on work hours. I didn't do anything, to be honest. I just opened it.
Well, the thing about
I just played the Lil Wayne song. I didn't sing along. Your Honor.
Your Honor, I ended at 6 foot, 7 foot.
Yeah.
and
Well,
then you showed up today and you said, I am going to dress like a founding father.
it's just my short. Or my pants. If these were lower,
It's all right, man.
now you don't care.
Four score and 7 years
he's
ago.
going to summer in France and sleep with many beautiful women.
Me and Aiden have like the same socks on, except his says Balenciaga. Is that why you like?
Oh,
You're wearing
yay,
like these
brand.
like loafers that
Sure.
you
There's
look
a vibe.
like
There's a
they
vibe
were
happening.
made by like a child in the streets
You're
of
sure
London.
you have a Tampax shirt on?
And it's money.
It's money.
It is money.
Okay, well I
Dude,
guess I
come on,
can't
it's
win.
fucking
We were
money.
talking about if
you're
you
wearing
got-
truck fit jeans and
Don't
you're
act
bald.
like before this pod
I'm lashing
started.
out. Okay, I'm mad now.
That's what it's like to be me all the time.
Yeah, have that anger.
Persecuted.
and
It's good to
It's
neutral.
good to be in good standing. I feel comfortable. I'm in good standing.
Anyway, me and Aiden were forever beefing until he fixes this problem. And I know he doesn't care, but I'll make his life fucking miserable. That's all.
70 degrees, if you guys are wondering.
65 BPM.
Fuck, should I bring my Apple Watch in?
I'm an Apple Watch guy now.
I can bring mine in.
Are we all?
I was getting.
Oh, I'm the only one
Wait,
without
did you
one.
just? Why did you get this?
Loser.
No.
I
Oh,
got
for
it
running.
because I'm trying to run. I'm back on the freaking marathon train. I'm back
love
So
on
it
it.
was
I
yesterday
love when
running
you have a
for
goal.
running for 2 minutes, and then you'll run for 3 minutes
No,
today.
I'm done with bullshit training. Like run one more minute every day. I'm just running.
What was bullshit about that?
Whoa, I thought
It
it was good
sounded
because you
good.
just added 1 more minute every day.
It got bad by about minute 40. That was when it got rough.
So 41, you're like,
Yeah, when you do 39 to 40 to 41, you're like, oh damn.
Yeah, a little
give me
harder.
a break.
What if we hung some awesome mochi from a string in front of you? Would you run forever?
Does it have freaking Shohei's face on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's just snarling at it and trying to reach it.
You got eaten alive for thinking he's more famous than Jack Black. It's the most pushback we've ever gotten.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really? No, I stand on that. Shohei is more famous than Jack Black.
No way, dude.
Jack
We
Black.
can't rehash. I'm only saying there's
Dude, I
pushback.
actually have evidence, anecdotal, but I was with my sister this weekend and I said Shohei Ohtani. My sister's very athletic. She doesn't watch baseball, but she's plays soccer and all that stuff. She says, "Who's that?"
No way.
Damn.
She's like, never
That's
heard of it.
surprising.
But lesbian.
And she's watched, but a lesbian.
so,
Interesting.
Yeah,
What
so-
would she
And,
know
and
about?
famously, they do not recognize the nation of Japan.
Yes.
They don't know. They've never heard of it, but I
Beefing
think
for a
they do
while.
know baseball
And unfortunately,
players.
it's-
I think it
it's
comes in the
mutual.
same DLC pack. You learn every baseball player's name, You can bench press slightly more, maybe.
Much more.
They can tell you the softball goat.
Yeah, probably. I don't know a softball player. Maybe that's.
Yeah.
Can anyone name a softball
Weirdly
player?
enough, Shohei Ohtani. He dominates.
He probably would. He would do quite well.
I think he'd be a good softball
No, I
player.
actually don't think I could name a soft. Damn, that's fucked.
Fucked up.
Could you name a women's basketball player?
Caitlin Clark. Go fuck yourself.
I am surprised.
I'm actually like impressed that he.
I'm surprised
proud.
you learned that before Messi.
She was in the crossword. So that's how I
Oh,
got
really? It was
Yeah.
like the full thing, Caitlin Clark.
No.
Probably Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
I was like, oh, right. And I've heard her name, obviously. And that's that.
Slime's been doing this thing with the crossword where he finds questions that he thinks I should know the answer to, and then if I don't immediately know the answer, he calls me a fucking idiot and asks what am I good for.
Do you want to know the one he didn't know?
No,
please. It was.
I couldn't get.
I probably don't know it either.
You probably don't. Oh, there's the lemonade stand
Didn't
with
even
the
back that up.
swastika
What
next
was
to
that?
it.
I didn't need him to back
What
that
was
up.
that?
I didn't need him to double down on what I
getting-
said. I said it already. You don't have to be like, you probably don't.
Wait. Oh, yeah, you don't.
He doesn't even remember lashing out. He's so.
Well, because I was looking at the fucking screenshot of the Lemonade Stand podcast with a big swastika and then Ludwig's face next to it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
That's real.
yeah, dude, I thought someone made it on the subreddit, and I
Yeah,
was
he
like, do I
wanted
have
to ban
this
them
guy?
for making it, but it's a slide where Atriox's explaining like how World War II affected tariffs, and he's like, there's the Axis powers, and then it's U3 photoshopped as the three generals of the Axis.
Did you know this?
You know what? I actually listened to Lemonade Stand and I heard you guys laugh, but
Yeah.
you never explained the picture because you're not good
We're
podcasters.
bad podcasters.
So-
We're bad
What have you
podcasters.
been doing it for 4 years?
I know something we need to get better about.
Honest to God, I thought it was Amen.
I have a whole new level of self-consciousness.
Hundredths of a Swedish krona, 3 words or 3 letters.
What?
Hundredths of a Swedish krona.
Oh, so what is the penny called in the Swedish
but
currency?
it's like the denomination is so small you never use it. So.
He just didn't know, and then he didn't find out, and then I told him the answer.
I don't know
and
what's the denomination of the yen.
Smaller
Like,
yen.
does it go lower than the yen?
I thought it was just called yen.
1
That's
yen.
what I mean. But that's the how we have
We have
dollars and
pennies.
cents.
Ichi.
Itchy.
Ichi yen.
Anyway,
What was it for? What was it?
It's ORE. Ore.
Ore. Orewa.
Chine.
Deal.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, Christian's a crossword fiend.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, I just do it for slop for my mind. It's slop. It's word slop.
Is it slop when it's like old people? Like if a grandma's doing it, is it slop?
Yeah. They're gay. It's,
Wait, what makes it slop? Isn't that good for you?
You would think so, but I've been trying to write more lately, and I looked at some older writing, and I'm like, dude, I was way more clever, and now I feel really rusty. And if you're in crosswords, it's like, well, that should help, and I don't think it has. I've watched too much Ocarina of Time randomizers, I think.
It is funny. It is funny to be like, I should get better at writing. I'll do crosswords. It's like
More
I
like
should get better at basketball. I'll play 2K.
Yeah. It's more like it will help you a little bit more than playing Elden Ring, right?
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
it does have word.
hold on, what the fuck is this?
What?
Dude, you have a
This is the sample.
this is our shit?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought you bought that. There's a big tag on the back.
No, it's a sample.
Like he's fucking Woody in a toy store.
Pull it.
Don't pull that.
Pull it.
Anyway.
I almost got in a fight at basketball. This was my first almost
hear about
real
this?
fight.
No.
Dude, this
was
is
it you and
sick,
Stans?
bro.
No.
I thought it
Going
was
at
Stans
it?
No, it was with
too.
a stranger.
Because that happens almost every week.
I know,
By the
Stans-
way, this is not a surprise. Can I say that? Aiden gets heated when he plays basketball.
Oh yeah.
Too heated, maybe?
Oh, you get heated.
I would say too heated.
Not as
yeah.
heated as Stans. Stans is a different level.
Stans has a sense of justice that he seeks. And if he sees something break it, he gets really hot. Aiden just gets hot when he's competitive. So
You say no.
Oh,
The things you were saying to those CS2 randoms on train, I don't want to hear it.
when you're trying your heart out, you don't like people to interrupt that.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So what happened with this guy?
With this,
Paint a picture. He tall?
in pickup basketball, the way it works at these courts is somebody has to call next for like the next group of 5 to replace the losing
Like
team.
putting your quarter down.
Yeah.
And I had five people. We had just lost, and we get off, and presumably we're all playing together again. I know this because I've asked the people, and then I say we got next, and one of our guys is off further away, and I haven't talked to him, but I'm just assuming he'll be our 5th for this game.
A guy you don't know.
I don't know any of these people.
Okay.
But the fifth guy is over on the other side of the court with his friend, and I'm like, I assume he'll play with us. And then we wait like 25, usually wait like 25, 30 minutes for the next game to start. We step out onto the court. Our whole team walks out. There's 6 guys. And everybody's like, whoa, wait, what's going on? Like, why do we have 6 people? And one of the people, the guy who was further away with his friend, says, my friend's here. We called next. We're playing right now. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. We said we're all playing together and you didn't say anything. You can't just sneak somebody in.
Yeah. So you're a squad of 4, and Mans wanted his man to be on.
Man's one of men.
And he may have said like I have next, but didn't specify 2 people.
Exactly. And he never talked to us or came over to our side of the court.
And it smelled like bitch where he walks.
And he keeps saying that he called. Do it smell like bitch?
Where
it didn't
he
smell
walks.
like bitch yet.
Okay.
And he's insisting that he called next, and one of his other friends that comes a lot is backing him up on it. And I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. You can't just pull your friend in. We have 6 people. Like, you have to sit out, or he has to sit out. And he's like, no, you have to sit out.
What?
And now I'm mad that I have done everything correctly.
Yeah.
You know,
this is the Aiden. I've done everything right, and I'm getting punished.
and I'm also mad that as the guy who stepped up to say something, because the other 3 people aren't saying anything. They're just waiting for this to resolve. Because I've said something, I'm now the one that is expected to give up my spot.
They're trying
That's
to like
crazy.
That
punish
doesn't
you.
seem right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. You can't just, and this guy, my big frustration is like, he knows what he did. He intentionally didn't speak to anybody. He tried to sneak his friend in, and now he's insisting that he gets to make the team and that I have to sit out. And I'm like, I'm not sitting out. This is stupid. There are other people around us, except for his friends who think he's in the right. Everybody else is I would say generally on my side. But you know what they care about more than this argument? They care about playing basketball.
Fucking playing.
They
Yeah.
wanna
just
boot
wanna
the game-
start.
boot the damn
So
game
people
up.
start suggesting that we shoot for it.
Yeah.
But I'm frustrated. I'm not going to shoot for it. This is not the way you do this. I've been in the other seat before. What you do when your friend comes to play and there's a bunch of other people that are waiting, you wait for the next game after that. And I do that all the time when I come with friends. And
Is there a part of you that you didn't want to shoot for it because losing would fucking suck?
of course, because then I have to sit out for another 30 minutes if I lose that. And I
Yeah.
shouldn't have to shoot at all.
Sure. But it like in the gambler's mind,
Yeah.
it's like, let's shoot for it. And you kind of like mog.
It's just anti to the principle of the situation.
of
in my
course,
mind.
sure.
So which is my big problem with it.
Sure.
And as this is he is insisting that he called it, and he's getting more frustrated that I'm not just accepting and like stepping out. And I'm like, no, you can't do this. It's like you can't. And then he starts to get angry, and then I start to get angry. And then from experience at basketball, something the men at basketball don't like very much is you call them soft. It makes people very angry. And I think that's hilarious because the reactions you get when you call somebody fucking soft at basketball is insane. People are so, I think they're very fragile about their masculinity. And I admittedly, I like poking the bear a little bit.
Oh, she's a man. She's a man.
So I said, like, you can't just do that. Like, you can't do this. Like, and then at some point in this conversation, I said, dude, stop being so fucking soft about this.
And then a silence echoes over the park.
Soft.
And then he whips around because he won't make eye contact with me with the whole time. He's looking ahead and he won't look at me when he's arguing
That's
with me.
really
And then he
funny.
turns around, he's like, what did you fucking say to me? You call me fucking soft? And he comes up in my face. And I'm like, yeah, you're being fucking soft right now.
Let's go.
And then he walks up to me and shoulder checks me. And he whips me in the chest with his shoulder.
Now, Aiden,
And
how tall is this man?
dude, dead ass, he probably, like, his head probably comes up to
so
my
like
mouth.
maybe like 5'10"?
He's probably like 5'7"
my
or
size?
5'8".
Oh, the top of his head. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he's shorter than
The
me.
shorter guy, all right.
And he hits me, and in my head, I'm like, dude, this is so it's so sick. Because in my head, I look at him and I say, do it, man. Like,
That's so cool.
That's
like,
pretty
come
sick,
on.
yeah.
And because I'm angry, and I think it's really funny that he's hit me, basically.
Yeah, you've won the interaction so hard because he got so mad that he didn't even swing on you. He did the high school
Yeah.
you know, and he contacted you, and you're like, yeah, right here, come on.
And he's a shorter but like strong guy, and I'm tall and skinny, right? Like I'm not
This is how they
confident.
set up fights in Street Beefs.
I'm not confident I would win a
exact metrics they
fight.
Beach versus baby hole.
To be honest, I think I'd probably lose the fight. Like I it's not really about.
You've soul read him. You soul read, and you're like, he's not about it.
Yeah, but in my mind,
Have you
it's
taken a swing?
ever?
Yeah.
Not like in my adult life. No.
Are you trying to?
Let's fucking
Take it to the
box
yard.
after this. Aiden.
Take it to the yard. So all of this died, and the problem is he has his friend, and he won't cave. He will not leave, and I'm not gonna cave. But I can see how impatient everybody else is getting in this
Yeah,
interaction,
it's
even though
embarrassing.
people are on my side.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'm super mad, but I'm like, I'll shoot for it. So I take it and I drain my 3.
Let's go.
And then-
Oh my god, so crucial.
First try, and then he shoots, and he does it. He's super short, like he hits like the front of the rim, and he's out.
brick.
So I'm like, there it is. It's like, come on, let's play.
Dude, win that.
let's
Yeah,
go.
dude.
And so he walks off the court with his friend, and then this is my problem. It's like in my head, because I'm still angry that I
haven't
had to
gotten
shoot
your
it all.
resolve.
I'm angry that I had to shoot, and in my mind, the whole thing is so stupid. It's like you tried to cheat, basically. I would never do that in your position, and I know that because I never do. And then the game starts, and I'm checking the ball up, and I look over at him, and I'm like, hey man, make sure you call next.
Oh, you're
But
nasty.
now I've lost because he gets really upset, and he starts walking towards me, and his friends are like trying to hold him back.
that's so
and
sick,
then
bro.
everybody else, I've like lost the court of public
Sure, they're like,
opinion.
all right, now he's being a dick.
The court, like I know pretty much everybody I play with there. Like I even know the guy who got mad at me, like through showing up all the time. And everybody is like, "Come on, man! Now you're instigating. Like now you're trying to make him mad. Like." And I'm like, "Yep, you're totally right. Like I'm crossing
You
the
bit
line
the
now.
anger
I
cookie.
already got everything like I wanted, right? And I'm trying to make him more mad.
You know what you should do? You should listen to our advice episode we did yesterday about
Oh my god, we did a whole section on this.
getting mad. So
Hey, so I'm 5'7", and I go to this court.
I got mobbed by a fucking guy who's really into Sweden.
And I call next quietly for my friend. Did you win that game?
And my team did win that game.
Only
And then-
W's.
And I got sucked
And
off
then
on the court.
he comes with a group of people all the time that are his close homies, and I play with a lot. They're and I feel end of the game, like I feel bad. I go up to him like, "Hey man, I'm sorry, that was too far." And he was like, "Yeah, man, like it was over." And then what the fuck are you saying something to me about?
Go fuck
And
yourself.
then I would say the nice thing about basketball, at least at these courts, is like people actually squash pretty quick.
Sure.
Like when anything comes up. Because contrary to the narrative, this does not happen very often. Like it's happened
Unless
maybe
it stands.
It's happened
And
twice.
his big ass.
And when I say it happens often, first off, I mean it. Second off, it's usually people you know, and it's very
It
quickly
is funny because
resolved.
every time I hear a beef story, he's in the beef story.
I know. The interaction grid is
for me,
crazy.
It's only happened
I
three
have- it's only happened.
it's like
it's
a-
also
like
happened
a-
3 total, and you've been in all of them.
It's like a drop of water in a hot pan.
Yeah.
You know, it sizzles, but it go away quick.
Yeah.
It goes away quick, and you usually chop it up.
So
Unless it stands.
That was basically the whole thing. It's funny because I think I get like this in video games, and I think I just have a strong sense of justice, like
do.
stance,
You
and it's
do.
like things should be done in a certain way because I think I respect people's time, and I mean I'm honestly like.
You should hear when nobody entries on Nuke, bro. You should hear him talk.
See, the important thing is though.
I played with Squeaks this week. Breath of fresh air. That man knows how to play Counter-Strike. It's fucking amazing.
He's good. He probably has some shit to say about you.
About me?
Yeah, I imagine.
Ask him. I'm a good teammate.
No, they were. It was
We
lovebirds.
crushed.
Can't
It was
lie.
amazing.
They were. The way what Aiden was saying on the mic, I can only imagine it was heavenly.
The beauty though, Aiden, is until from the eyes of a spectator, until you shot for it, everyone was just like, I don't know, they're just arguing this is dumb. But because you made your shot, it doesn't matter what happens after that. They could have all jumped you and you still win.
Yeah.
Because that guy's gonna remember forever. The nerd that he hated at the court took the shot.
Yeah,
and hit it,
he
and
was
missed.
he was wet.
Dude, he must have been so embarrassed. That is so awesome.
His friend, he was like shaking.
oh my god!
It was funny because like I'm not an intimidating. I don't think I'm an intimidating person at all. And
his girl was there.
But I'm just confrontational, and I'm also not good at fighting. Like I would probably lose the fight.
Yeah, it's also like, you're 30, right? Like,
And I'm 30.
Getting in a spot like this is always embarrassing. It's like, oh God, what are we doing?
It was funny because
man?
his close friend who was backing him up on him calling next, who played on the other team in the game, was like, we talked about it a bit after like I made one of the first shots, and he's just like, yeah, man, you settle it on the court. Like,
Yeah, right.
And he, that's why everybody's so quick to like, to let it cool off. So
Sure.
Also, they just want to play damn basketball.
yeah, and people just want to play.
just-
And then I got my karma. Because I played for 2 more hours, and then I sprained my ankle, and it's all bruised and swollen, and so.
Oh yeah, you missed basketball this week because it's
Yeah.
all gross.
So I
You're
can't
trying to
even
come
play.
back too quick too. You're trying to come back too quickly.
I'm not.
I'm gonna fucking that. You know what? Thank you for telling me your physical weakness.
Oh,
I think we should all punch each other in the face.
Okay.
all right, sure.
Ooh, it
Oh.
is. That's fucked
Can you
up.
show camera?
Wait, are you seeing that purple
looks
line?
Yeah, that looks really bad, actually.
Wait, it's so
show that.
purple.
Dude, that looks
Aiden
bad,
foot
man.
gooners don't look.
The whole
no, show
thing's
that camera.
Purple and yellow.
Yeah.
You really did fuck it up, huh?
It looks like it's gonna fall
Archie,
off.
give me a little zoom in on that, maybe.
I don't think it will, but it looks like it.
that is so much worse.
I got it checked.
It looks ugly as fuck.
It
Okay.
hurt a little bit. but-
Genuinely
Hey,
disgusting.
Hey, you know what? Come on. Don't talk with your fucking black toe. Dude, that shit's
don't
nasty.
bring up the black toe. You know he's sensitive about the black
it
toe.
It literally has stink lines when he takes off his face. Shit looks like a SpongeBob close up. You know when SpongeBob, when like he like eats too much ice cream.
It's got the green bumps on it and like the stench.
That's what you should look like. It's gross.
Whatever, dude, man.
So you're fucking. Do you really
we
think
should
you're?
all punch each other.
Who do you want? We shouldn't all do everyone, right?
Well, okay, I think it's important to be punched.
To be punched?
Just to know what the punch is like.
Sure.
And so you might as well get punched by someone you love.
Do you? Sure. Yeah.
And I did this, but
I
it's
have-
been,
Have you been punched?
well, I did this exact thing in college. But
Okay.
it's been 10 years.
I have gear in my car right now. With the head thing and
No,
everything.
Do you mean
all
punch?
that.
Do you mean punch with fists or punch with like in
in
boxing?
college, me and my friend Anders would punch
Practice
each
kissing on
other.
each other.
And we'd practice punching first.
Right.
And then with our swollen lips,
You'd have to make it all better.
we'd kiss like the Kardashians.
It's called a New Hampshire kiss.
We would punch each other in the damn face, and we'd increase power. We'd punch and be like 20%.
Where in the head were you hitting?
Our face,
Like nose?
Like, gee, I guess.
Okay, so like one of these?
yeah,
Sure.
punch to the
That'd
face.
suck. I have mouth guards too. I just don't want to lose a tooth.
Skip all that.
I don't want to lose a tooth on some dumb shit. So that's just being responsible.
You gotta be
I
responsible.
may have brought it up. I don't remember. But when I went to my high school reunion, like a few months ago or whatever, I confronted the guy who punched me in high school. And
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
did,
I was
yeah.
like, remember when you punched me? And he's like, nah, I don't remember that
Mogs.
at all. It was in front of his like girlfriend.
Doesn't
I'm like,
even
he
register.
punched me in high school in the face for no reason. She was like, why? And he's like, I didn't do that. Didn't happen.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I didn't make this up. It definitely happened. I don't know.
So anyway, we do it to each other.
Okay.
I would want to punch Nick.
Why me?
I think Nick. Who do you want to punch?
I want to punch slime.
What the fuck?
Slime, who do you want to punch? Well, you have to punch Aiden.
I have to punch Aiden?
No, he can punch
Yeah.
you.
So wait, I can't
Well,
get
no,
it.
because it needs to be a chain,
Needs
right?
to be a chain.
Because if he punches me, who's punching Aiden?
Does that mean I punch
We all
Ludwig?
punch Aiden. Aiden punches himself.
Aiden punches himself.
Yeah.
If I punch Aiden, he's not coming to the next episode. That's the problem.
No.
One swing.
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe not.
He goes sleep.
Do you
time.
still have it like that?
I mean, I know how to throw a punch, but
Before you would sleep any woman.
Yeah.
And
Olivia
Aiden.
Rodrigo.
You used to say you could sleep any woman and Aiden in one punch. I'm wondering if you still could.
To be clear, I never said that.
Now I'm wondering if you think it would take you multiple to sleep any woman, like you said.
I don't think I've lost any strength. It's
Have the
just,
women gotten stronger?
No, nothing has changed, Ludwig.
Okay.
The women have gotten
If
stronger.
Olivia
stronger.
Rodrigo wants to get in the ring with a guy like me, I will fuck her up. I don't know what to
Jesus
tell. I don't know what
Christ.
to. I just don't know what to
Jesus
say.
Christ, man.
But that'll never happen.
Those are crass.
It's just I'm sorry. It's true. I don't want to do this, but I would sleep Olivia Rodrigo. Yes,
All right.
Gun to his head, he
Would
He
do
does it. He
would
gets
do
the
it.
job
Sometimes
done.
you do it.
that's just the way it is, man.
We should do the yard boxing, but we should make all our fans fight.
Oh.
And then we're the refs.
But it should be like King of the Ring. So it's like not like we set up the fights. You just have one in the middle, and it's like, who wants next?
who wants it?
And then they come in. We don't check anything. We just throw them in.
You remember Swank?
Hillary?
Les Swank.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the Ludwig old heads. He's an Indiana melee player, and he was fucking gigantic, bro.
He was a stacked man.
He was probably like one of the biggest men I've ever met in real life. And I would just imagine, like, what if we have like a Swank out there? And it's like God's strongest yard warrior.
We definitely have someone who's enormous.
If you're on trend,
Can we get like a Archie?
Let us know.
Or Ben, we need like a Discord server to see who the biggest
How
yard
about
fan
just
is.
post on the subreddit if you feel big.
If you think you're big,
If you feel big,
you need to have a yard logo in the picture.
There's gonna be somebody who's just enormous.
A yard logo in the picture.
Whether you draw it, print it, wear it, it's just got to be in the photo.
Gotta take your nuts out. Blur that though.
The yard take your nuts out challenge. The yard.
Go to the subreddit.
Hashtag pull the bag
Post your
out.
nuts.
Let's go bag for bag.
hashtag beat it like Ludwig.
Yeah. Hashtag jerk it like Ogren challenge.
Hashtag my balls are normal size.
Dude, I've been driving
Come on,
a
man.
Chevy Silverado.
Is that what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
who that is?
It's a giant electric Chevy Silverado.
It's
for a
like
shoot.
ice blue. It's like a Gatorade.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been driving a Chevy Silverado.
It's massive. And
Why
I've
you have
never
that
driven
truck?
a,
Especially it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah, what?
it's not, we're not sponsored yet,
It's
but
not an ad, so say something
Then say
disparaging.
something bad about it.
Comfortably fits the whole family.
Disparage it now.
400 miles per charge?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. It's a big car. It's electric.
Okay, cool.
And it's for a shoot coming up, but they wanted to give it to me ahead of time to get some reps with it. So I've been driving it everywhere.
Soy right.
But there's some small streets in LA. There's some narrow streets that are two ways, but they feel like one ways.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People park
Yeah,
on each
'cause
side
it-
too.
yeah.
Yes. And so I'm in one of those streets in this car, and then I meet what lo and behold, another fucking Ford F-150 big ass truck.
You give him a little nod.
And well, no, because we are trying to go opposite directions, and one of us has to buckle.
Dude,
One of us has to buckle in reverse.
This is like Aiden's situation.
This is exactly
you
Aiden's
have to
situation.
drive for
you
it.
have to go Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
You gotta drive for
The
it.
scene where Vin Diesel and they're just driving their cars at each other,
you
and then they
drive
just
them?
crash.
Oh, they're playing chicken?
It's gay
They
chicken
just play
with
chicken and they don't give up.
Yeah.
On the streets, the word of law is that downhill has the right of way.
Is it flat surface though?
It probably
Can you
is.
easily
but
tell if it's
if you
downhill?
can ever, check the yaw, even if there's a little
getting
downhill,
out and checking.
Getting the level
Sorry,
out of
man.
your
Wait,
truck.
Who has the right away?
downhill. If the person going downhill is right away.
Okay, so I was going downhill, but they weren't buckling. They
Then
were
he was
staying
illegal.
there.
That's what you get out of the car.
And-
You're downhill.
And I thought I saw a place they could exit right to, so I was like waiting for them to do it, and they didn't do it. And so I went into the spot, but it didn't give them enough room
Sure.
because like they would have had to gone like Japanese direction past me. Like I
Yeah.
basically went to the
They'd
left.
have to go Japanese direction.
And so
of
then,
course, I know what that means.
and so then I reverse it, and then he honks at me,
what?
and then I just put
And
it in
you
park,
honk to it,
and
it's
I
like,
do this.
You put it in park?
I put it in park. I do this.
That's badass. We all had confrontations. What I do this?
Wow.
Okay, what'd he do?
He backs his ass
Let's
up.
go, dude.
Because he wants to get somewhere, and I had more time than him.
You did
Let's
have more
go.
I had
time.
more time, and I had a giant Chevy Silverado.
You think if you got out, you could take him? You see him?
He was older. His car was very nice. It had like a carbon fiber hood. He was like 63.
Oh, you're killing him.
I probably could have taken him. He probably could have maybe sued me
Or
and
put a
taken
bullet
me
through your
out.
brain and
He
exploded
could have,
all over the
he could
car.
have white collar crimed me out of existence.
yeah, that's cool.
He could not white collar crime you.
He looked like he could have
If
white collar
anyone
crimed
white
me.
collar crimes you, it's gonna be yourself.
it's kind of already happened in a way.
I know, right?
What?
White collar criming yourself.
How have I white collar crimed myself?
Well, you've gotten close,
I've never white collar crimed myself.
but you've gotten close.
We've grazed it.
Damn this watch!
I know, it's annoying, right?
How does it just shut up?
And you just turn off all the beeps.
How
I
do you
only
turn
have
off
mine
the
showing my
beeps?
heart rate. That's all I use it for.
I need the beeps to stop.
I'm getting the.
I'm just getting constant notifications of
you're
Cutie
so-
asking Yingling
Maybe
how
we
to
should-
work a shower.
Black Mirror logo on top of this. The
Stop
technology.
hitting it. It's not gonna work.
God, okay, new Black Mirror. Anyone watch new Black Mirror? That shit is ass.
I've heard
It is
it's
the most.
so bad.
It is the most butt poop TV in a long time.
Really? Is
It
that
is
bad?
like I'm like watching it and I'm like, what the fuck are they thinking?
All I know is Tommyinnit is in it.
He is?
No
I
fucking
haven't gotten
way.
there. I'm on episode
Look
3.
up
I'm on episode 4.
Tommyinnit's Black Mirror. He's in it. in a spaceship. I don't know
Bad
what the
guy
fuck the
Tommy
episode is.
What?
Let's go. Is he trying to be an actor?
He's trying to be a comedian too, right?
Oh, yeah, he does
doing
stand-up
stand-up.
I don't think he
I
was
like
an
that guy.
actor. Or, well, sorry, that's not fair to say. I don't think he had a line.
A what?
A line?
Was he like
I
a
think it was a
creator?
cameo.
A path?
Was he a creator on like the computer screen or
Oh, a
something?
line, like a spoken line.
Maybe.
Like how
I
they-
didn't watch.
How they do at Pokemon and like the free guy.
Zipper!
It does kind of suck to be like the top of your
Look
field.
up tommyinnit Black Mirror.
To be like the top of your field
Just
is
look
like
up tommyinnit black. Let me see that.
yeah, can I get a hat wobble? To become like a blue chip creator, like the top of your field, like the Pokemans and the Valkyries of the world, and at the end of the day, in like traditional Hollywood media, you are reduced to like a cameo.
Yeah, so we want to put you on a screen, basically. We want you to say your
He's in
catchphrase.
season
Images,
7,
images.
episode
It's a
6.
Images.
No way.
My man! That's
That's it.
badass.
And as Dan TDM on the left,
Who's that?
he's just another Minecraft creator.
He looks old as fuck.
It looks
though.
like you put him in a
He's
time
old
machine.
as fuck comparatively.
Is Dan TDM younger than me?
No, I think Dan TDM's older than you.
That's crazy.
I know.
There's still time.
Well, he just turned 56.
Well, if there's a chance that we could put that the yard would maybe go in Black Mirror season 8, personally I love this season. I think that it's approaching dystopia in an awesome new way, even though
I
it's
don't
7
even think
seasons
you'd want
of the
to be
same
in season.
thing.
If they offered it, you shouldn't take it.
Why?
Because
Why?
it's
What?
going to be bad.
No.
You don't want to be part of something stinky.
It'd be awesome.
As a novelty, I don't think you lose anything.
They
You only gain.
only pump out bangers.
Yeah.
To be in something that's fucking
Dude.
lame once is kind of funny.
And the Black Mirror is your phone.
Oh,
So,
think
like,
about that?
okay, if you had the opportunity to do a cameo in a Brent Rivera YouTube video, would you do it?
Yeah.
may I ask who that is?
Yeah, I want to eat slime.
He's
Like,
a
like
a
foam.
kids YouTuber who makes videos that get like 10 to 20 million views.
What if it's King Zippy?
Who's that?
Were you here when I
Yeah,
showed you
I
guys
don't know
that?
if he was here.
No.
Can you just really quick look up
Oh,
King,
yes.
King Zippy
Yes, you
Fortnite?
did.
Okay, yeah. What if it's
The
King
guy with
Zippy?
the sketches.
Yeah.
No,
And it's
because
a
that's
6
cool.
hour sketch
Because that's
about
cool because it's 6 hours. That's what makes King Zippy cool.
If you had a cameo, no one would know. You'd be so buried in it.
Yeah. Well, imagine the cross of the Venn diagram of like a guy who watches The Yard and also watches King Zippy. That'd
Very
be
small.
fucking crazy.
Dude,
We were
I don't
talking
think-
about this with me and Huey, one of our Oz Melee friends, was visiting, and we were talking about the crossover between The Yard and Bundun, and how it's when we talk about Bundun, basically he's so big, but nobody in our audience seems to know who he is, and it's like that's how separated those like age groups and
Shorts is
audiences
also
are.
weird though too, like because Shorts viewers are so they don't even know the
Bundun's-
damn person
Bundun's
sometimes.
pumping out long form Roblox videos now, and they're popping off.
Really?
Yes,
Okay,
he's a
I need
Roblox
to
YouTuber
update.
now.
Hold up, Zipper. Can you look up Bundun? He does Roblox.
Dude, I love when Ludwig gets to crack open the Bundun like AI robot face.
2.1 million.
YouTube. Yeah.
Dude,
he's-
he mogs Ludwig.
He clearly
He does- he
very
doesn't
well.
mog Ludwig.
Can you go to video?
Well, only 29 waiting for
Holy shit, bro! I let a Roblox kid control my stream for 700K views. Dude, Bundun's making Ludwig money.
Dude, what does this mean? I let a Blocks Fruit admin train me. What does that mean?
Wait, I streamed until do that one. 2 million. I streamed until I beat Roblox's hardest game. Dude, is there a shame being a kid entertainer but pretending you're not?
Yeah, 100%.
Is he?
Anytime
I don't
you
think he's
pretend to be,
pretending he's not though.
I think he is. I think Ludwig does too.
oh,
Wait, what?
so you think I'm a kids YouTuber?
I think the
Do you think you're a kids YouTuber?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. That's brave.
That's fun.
That's
fun.
brave of him to say
We
that.
have a totally separate audience on the yard. They don't know about this Ludwig thing. It's just the kids who watch that. And
I
the
do
adults have
think
gathered
I
here.
think about this. But like your biggest like Amazon stream videos, do you like what do you think the demo is?
I think it's consistent. I don't think it's like changing wildly if it's an Amazon stream or if it's tip to tip or if it's.
Do you think there's a difference if you started doing Roblox content is clearly like for children?
Look, I
Not that
don't.
this is a bad thing.
I haven't watched this video, and I'm not gonna.
Hey, what?
But I don't know if I could do Roblox like genuinely.
Sure, you'd have to love it.
I'd have to
I've
actually
never
like
played.
it.
Is this shit awesome?
Roblox is awesome. Yeah, of course it's awesome. But the issue is everyone who watches Roblox is a child for sure. And that means everyone who you're playing against is a child. Yeah, it's just a different level.
Was that,
interesting.
It's like,
was
is that Tiger Woods?
Did he just fling Tiger Woods' head at him?
It's Tiger Uppercut from Sagat.
This is the coolest shit ever.
Joke.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, he was. I think Bundun knows.
What is his projectile?
His audience is
I don't
really
think
young.
a kid made the joke. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I think an adult developed this.
Yeah, well, adults are the one. Oh, yeah, of course.
I think kids are also developing though.
Yeah, but like Roblox development is just like a huge ecosystem. Like people are making millions.
God, I wish
making
kids
games.
liked COD 4.
Dude,
that
they
would
play COD 4 in Roblox.
Yeah, they have COD 4 and Roblox.
No, they don't.
In Street
Yeah,
Fighter.
yeah, they
Let
do.
me see. COD 4 and Roblox. I need to see
Yeah,
it.
you can look up Call of Duty
That's
Roblox.
the thing. It's like all the games we thought were sick growing up have just been remade in Roblox.
I don't buy this
I
one.
think maybe look up Call of Duty 4 instead of COD 4.
no one calls it Call of Duty 4.
No one calls it COD 4 in a
Every
YouTube
Or just look up
Everyone
search.
Call of
calls
Duty
it
COD 4.
Roblox.
YouTube
and I
search
think
you
it
wanna
pops
do
up.
that.
Tiger Shot.
But
Oh, well.
anyway, I think his audience is not kids. It's not really kids.
I just love
His
that Slime lives in this
I'm
world.
so correct at the
No,
moment.
I look. I
No
spoke
COD
too
4.
soon without thinking, but I do think that I don't know. The demographic can't be that old, or is it? I think tip to tip is way different. That's like
It just isn't though, because it's like the same channel. There's a lot of returning viewers. I mean, it can be slightly different, but like the additional viewers aren't changing the core.
Maybe think about this. Somebody could be 15 years younger than you, and they're not a kid.
it's true.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't have put it that
I
way.
said the other day.
That was
I
a
was
good
like,
way to put it.
dude.
When does kids start? Is it 12?
Well, like when I say kids are
Kid?
watching Bundun,
Kids-
his viewers are like age 10 to 14 and maybe younger.
I think kid is technically 0 to 17. That's kid.
No, I think
I
kid
mean,
is when you a
no.
teen is not kid, right?
Teen's a
it
kid.
depends.
No,
13
yeah,
No,
is
but
a
it's
kid.
not. A
Depends.
15-year-old is not watching toy unboxing. 7-year-olds are, and that's the difference. That's a huge difference.
I think a kid's toy and a toy for teens, I guess.
Teen toy.
I think they'd be
Adult
Careful
toys?
now.
I didn't want to
adult
say
toys.
it that way.
Toys for teens.
We've drawn a few lines. So like COPA. COPA is like the Child's Whatever Protection Act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is for under 13. So that's what the line they drew.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like
Sure.
13 is the line.
Kids under
Just
that
draw it
age
at
watch
12.
YouTube.
They don't have teen in their name. Just draw it 12.
That's what I'm saying. It's 0 to 12 is kid or a child, I guess. And then 13 up is like adolescent.
Yeah.
I think you should make it 0 to 15.
I think we should be a kid till we're 26 and we shouldn't have to work either.
Ooh.
So
But maybe we can went car earlier.
Do you think, Ludwig, there is an age that someone reaches and they say, I watch Ludwig, and that might feel embarrassing among their peers?
Like
to
older?
be too old for Ludwig?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I think that's actually the true litmus test. If someone doesn't feel embarrassed by listening or watching your shit, which is why I feel comfortable about our show, because like I feel like you can listen to this as like, you know, as up to the age of me, which is probably our upper limit,
The
and
issue
not
with
be
this show isn't
embarrassed.
the age. It's the,
No,
if
no,
you're
no.
not a fucking white dude, it's embarrassing.
Sure. Yeah,
if you're
that's
a
true.
woman and you listen to The Yard, it's a
No,
little...
Shout out.
Our women fans are fervent and they are loyal.
Yeah, it's embarrassing for them.
You
They
can't talk about
probably
them
don't
that
go
way.
to the girly circles and go,
They have
I
to
just
explain
listen
it.
to you. Yeah.
They have to be like, I know what
They
you
have to
pla-
preface.
Yeah.
They have to preface like they're watching an anime with fucking porn in it.
I feel
It's good, but
It's
so
good, but the
there's
first
a-
episode has this like whole scene, and it's I promise it's not all
the
like
Baldwin's funny, but he comes off aggressive and horny.
that.
The nicely dressed one's gonna be the funny one,
Why
though.
do you
You'll
think
get there
I'm wearing a fucking Tampax shirt? I'm trying to fucking I'm trying to change my image.
by having a Tampax
wearing
shirt.
tampons.
I acknowledge that tampons exist.
That's not something
Brave.
that people didn't think you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, men, for clapping.
And why are there different sizes?
I don't know.
What are the different
No one
sizes?
help him.
Is one for a butt?
Can you name?
No one help him.
Name the different sizes of tampons.
butt biggest?
You're wearing a tampon shirt. There's none of them for butt.
That can't be true.
That's
Butts leak.
maybe that's what diapers are for.
Just give me a couple names for size, like a sizing chart.
Plus
And
seems
and Big dog.
Yeah.
You've got
Unfortunately,
Big
you're
Dog.
correct.
You got Muffster.
Dude, I was watching Super last night. Someone in the chat was like, Super with that haircut gets no sniz. And he was like, oh, sniz? And I'm like, that is gross. That's a new one.
I don't like that.
So that's a new tampon size.
Tampon size is for amount of flow.
Amount of flow.
It's amount of flow. size.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Medium, light, heavy.
Yeah.
Kind of like Street Fighter buttons.
That's correct. Yeah, that's where Street Fighter got it from.
Yeah, and then you can get the EX tampon, but you have to spend bar for it.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's invincible on wake up.
You use too many EX tampons, you start bleeding out your nose.
What's the water line?
The water line?
Yeah.
Hold on, one more.
me just give
I
you
put
the
that
female
pussy in
test.
block stun. Okay.
Nah.
Come on.
Over here, ding, ding, ding. Good job.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I feel like it's more likely to go the other way. Like the example you were giving, I feel like if you're in 6th grade and you're hanging out with your friends and you tell them you watch Ludwig, it might be more embarrassing in that context than it would for somebody older.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of contexts in which you can be embarrassed by saying I watch X or Y. Sometimes it's online where everyone can kill you for any reason. Sometimes it's among your similar peers. Sometimes among older people. But I think that's the litmus test. Is this content embarrassing at X age? And if it's no age, then you're kind of cruising. But I think bundun stuff, it's like he's making Roblox videos. And if you're 27 and you're watching a bundun Roblox video, it might give you pause.
Oh, I think so.
And that's okay. It's just not
I remember
timeless.
a girl I was dating. She was like really embarrassed to confess to me that she watched Minecraft, like Minecraft YouTube, casual Minecraft, like for kids
SMP.
YouTube.
I think I watched Minecraft YouTube until I was like 17.
Yeah, but that's.
Would you be
That's
embarrassed if you
probably
told the
I'm
boys
above the
that?
kid line.
If you told the boys that in high school, would you be embarrassed? Would they roast you for it?
Or were the boys
That's
also
tough.
pumped about the new texture pack Syndicate was
I
using?
could ask one. One of my boys from high school's here. I could ask him.
Yeah, you could ask.
I could go see.
True.
I feel like it's okay to like what you like. You shouldn't be embarrassed to like.
No,
it.
you shouldn't.
That's
But
what
there-
I've been saying.
But there is a culture of like making fun of choosing what style, what your content says about you as personal taste, and making fun of that. That's like how the world works, and you can't just ignore that either.
I ignore it. I ignore it. I didn't give a fuck about all that.
Ignore it.
I hate this fucking thing.
Dude, you're fucking freaking out.
It's tilting me.
He got mad. He called me an idiot. He was so cruel to me. He came in with his pastries and his fucked up chuzz ass hair, and he
The
made.
sunburn's gone already. I'm so impressed by
I'm
that.
telling you, I tan quick.
Okay.
He
I
said
got Latinx
he
blood.
tweeted out, "What are cardio zones? What an idiot! Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
They were dumb as hell.
What are cardio
Slime
zones?
tweeted
He
out.
just asked that. Is he dumb as hell?
Slime tweeted out. He's like, "Can you pull up Slime's Twitter? You got a bookmark, surely." He was like, "What are?"
I said,
what
"Are cardio zones cap? I just figured out about them."
Figured out? What? I still haven't. What are they?
Oh, is he not the chopped huss
No,
now?
you're the chopped us for going to Twitter to ask.
I don't know
a
what
Google
they,
want
I don't know
people
what they
to
are.
talk to
Can I
me.
intuit it? Can I try?
Yeah.
Does it have to do with the level of your heart rate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like you enter a new zone when your heart rate passes a certain threshold.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what do those zones mean in those zones that they are? Right. Like, why do we distinguish between them?
to be honest with you, I thought this was going in more of a CrossFit direction. Like, oh, I'm going to cardio zone this week.
Oh, like a place,
To get like your heart
like
replaced.
youth zone. Okay.
Yeah, the zones are just like basically
Scroll down.
like amount of effort
Scroll down.
based off I think your resting
down.
heart rate
Bro's tweeting too much.
and general
Not that
fitness.
bad. This
You-
is
you
April
just-
11th.
All right.
you
Are
ju-
cardio zones for losing weight cap or real? I just found out about them.
I just think that's a Google.
But I like the idea of people. The reason why I ask on Twitter is to get people's thoughts and their anecdotal experiences. I think that's interesting and also important about something I'm thinking about, but not like trying to solve a real
He
problem.
wants to make sure that they keep their Twitter jobs because they're getting outsourced.
Surely
AI.
cardio zones are more important for the health of your heart than for weight loss.
It's not, I mean, that's not like the point. It's more like if you're in zone 2, you're burning fat as a resource in your body. If you go up in zones, you start burning carbs and protein because your body's really trying to like, it's using a much more accessible source. So that's like the idea, but it's more of a min-max thing and it's kind of cap. At the end of the day, you just want your heart to be healthy.
So if I tweet
don't
out,
eat pastries.
is more RAM better for my computer? Is that cap?
I think,
Would that be chill?
yeah, that'd be fine. Because you're asking an honest question. You're like, I think being vulnerable and saying, I don't really know about this. Can I get people to talk to me about it? Maybe you get called dumb because you like, maybe RAM should be more obvious to you, but maybe not. I think it's still fine to ask.
Nick Engling earlier asked me, how do I tell what lens I have on a camera? And I thought he meant like, he has a picture and he wants to know like what lens the picture was taken from, but he actually was just holding the lens. That's
like a detached lens?
That's like on a camera. And it was covered in the text that says what the lens is. It says the brand. It says all the numbers.
He could have read it.
He could have just looked at the lens. And he sent me a picture of it. That's why I just read the numbers back then.
Dude.
That's my goal. That's my goal.
Wait. I said, maybe Nick Yingling, he's onto something here. Yingling's onto something here.
What do
what
the
is it?
millimeters mean?
That's true.
Who knows?
Don't know what the millimeters mean.
No one knows. He doesn't know.
Focal length.
What the fuck is a focus?
I did something worse than Yingling because did I tell you guys about the translator for the tip-to-tip trip?
Yeah, twice.
No. Did I?
Oh, no, once. Yeah, you did, though.
How I paid?
You paid, and then they translated it back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a good story, though. I thought it was
That
funny.
embarrassing,
I thought it was
man.
good.
We're all freaking, me and you are freaking stupid, man.
Yeah, you both drink from the same bowl of water.
It's the only way we can get it in our mouths.
Well, Ludwig does it so that he knows it's safe. Because Yingling will get scared.
Dude, can I get...
Are you training your new cat?
I want one of those machines that Yingling can just paw at and it drops a treat down. Because he like does enrichment. It drops out a little like RX bar.
We can't.
He's regressing from a dumb guy into just like a true beast animal that we have to feed.
I tweeted out some bullshit. I just lied.
About what?
My merch prices.
Oh, you just lied.
Yeah, I just lied.
I don't think that was a
What
lie.
did she say?
I just tweeted out.
That you said a sweatshirt was $260.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I checked our pricing after the new tariffs, and a shirt costs $74, and a sweatshirt costs $293. I just made up numbers. I was
Really? I
trying to
thought you
run.
asked him about it.
No, I have no idea how much a blank costs before or after the tariffs.
Right.
I was just on a run, and I was like, I'm gonna lie,
I like that.
and then I just tweeted out the lie.
I like
what's a
that
t-shirt
energy.
cost now?
T-shirt?
Well,
What
he
was it
doesn't-
before? What was it after?
He doesn't know post tariff.
I don't know
pricing.
the T-shirt. I don't know the T-shirts yet. Those could be cheaper.
Do you know any item?
Yeah, that jacket. That jacket is fucked up. That jacket. I mean, he's not. The problem is
What's
Ludwig's
the
not
percentage
actually far
increase?
off.
Is it equal to the percentage increase in tariff?
Is it like 125
probably
or
more.
whatever?
I mean, not quite because the tariff only applies to the cost of the good. But that jacket was probably going to sell for something like $110, $120 because it is a really nice down jacket, and now it might have to sell for something like $200.
Oh my God! So you're just not gonna sell it.
Bubba.
That's tough.
Which I don't.
That's your
I don't
mans.
know what to do.
I already
That's the
tweeted-
dude you grew up with.
Pull up my Twitter zipper. I already figured this all out.
That tweet went crazy, by
I
the
know.
way.
I tweeted. I told the people.
You just made up numbers to
All
create
you, okay,
political change.
all you guys are wearing these stupid fucking watches, and you're the whole podcast. You're like,
Why did
it won't stop.
But why did it just say 3:05 p.m.?
Because someone said serious, and so they thought
time
it
is
was
Oh,
a
what a
Siri.
piece of shit
I
product.
tweeted. Just got back the estimate for our merch with the new tariffs. Not that bad. $74 for a shirt. $293 for a
Dude, you
sweatshirt.
just made that up.
I hope you
This
continue.
is bad.
I wrote.
I'm gonna community notes you.
I wrote. I hope you continue to give your money in these uncertain times. And you know what? 110,000 people liked it. So I think they're gonna give us.
Dude, you
their
also
money.
roasted Yingling to an 11K like tweet.
Yeah.
Remember when you were like, you guys gotta fucking chill out on him?
Someone said have it made in America, and I said I'm trying. It takes a long time. I have to teach Yingling about supply and demand. and then someone asked if there's free shipping, and I said no. So I've already taken care of all the
Yeah.
optics.
Yeah.
This is
done deal.
This is bad. This is a net negative for me.
What if we made you know that picture of Hassan and it says like what does it say on the shirt?
Make the rich pay.
It says it says make the rich pay.
Oh my God,
What if we made like fuck tariffs and the F is like the anarchist kind of it says fuck tariffs and we have our jacket like our buttons jacket like this. And it's like we pose like this, and it's like the same posing, and we sell them for $180.
Yeah.
And we
sell them for $1 for every percent the tariffs are.
Yes.
So it can fluctuate in pricing.
Also, instead of saying fuck tariffs, we say fuck the Chinese.
Whoa.
Because that's like how.
No.
Because they're the problem.
No, it's not.
Because they make the shirts and they're fucking us somehow.
No, it's
Donald Trump said they're fucking us, so we have to fuck them back.
I don't
fuck
know.
the Chinese.
What if it's one of those?
Right?
Jesus, man.
That's what the shirt should say. Because I never get the point across.
That's what the shirt could say.
You make it in America.
Make it in America.
It's one of those like paintings that has a scary face and happy face, and in the happy face it says fuck Donald Trump. The scary face goes the Chinese behind it. And it's both. And it's both.
Because Donald
sides.
Trump's low key Chinese.
I don't think
you're
That's what
following.
that
You're
means.
not following.
Because it changes and it's him.
Dude, what do you think's going on in the world right now?
I just read the news.
You need your watch to tell you what time it is.
You seen that clip? You seen that clip of Ronald Reagan getting circulated by the embassy of China where he's talking about how tariffs are really bad?
It is crazy.
Dude, Reagan was a Chinese plant.
Dude, look
Whoa, hold up, pause.
China instated Reagan. He was
Don't
a
bring
Chinese
your
plant
lemonade stand talking points
to
here.
interpret.
This was a lemonade stand
We
talking point.
Oh, they already said it?
Yeah.
No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that.
Why?
Because every story you tell on this podcast, you recycle on your goddamn chopped huzz stream.
But that's fine because that's a one-man show. He's bringing shit from the fucking...
Oh, I'm bringing shit.
Crime or cringe?
I'm smoking on Chinese plant. That's what I was thinking.
Dude, I really want to smoke opium.
Okay,
God, you're such a weeb.
that's cool.
That is not Japanese.
What do you smoke it at? It's like a bowl, right? It's like a crack pipe. How do you smoke
I
opium?
think it's a pipe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
smoke
like
a
a
little
plant.
pipe.
You smoke it like weed.
should make
Shit's
crack
so
pipes.
good. Shit's so good. You do it for 100 years.
I want to fucking smoke opium so bad. Will you do it with me? Thank you,
Zipper
Zipper.
will do it with you.
Zipper will do.
Will you
Why
join
won't
me?
you?
I won't join you on the opium.
I was
train.
saying it's crazy he don't go to Coachella with his fucking with Crimson Blur and shit, lick toad venom and shit. Go fucking ape wild about it.
Dude, you should join opium like with Playboy Cardi, and you should start dressing in all black and play at Coachella.
What is
Okay.
Opium gang. You know what I mean? None of you
Is
guys
that a
follow
thing?
this?
Is this artist?
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
guys. Hey,
I'm off the train.
sorry, guys.
I don't know anything
That
anymore.
one's on me.
Hey,
I'm
if
just-
Alex is listening, which he's not, he'll really like that.
Yeah,
I'm just a stupid guy, man.
it's fine, man.
Who doesn't know?
I think
anything?
Coachella blows, dude.
I'm not going to Coachella.
It
he
does,
just
but
he just
I
makes
was just
that up.
surprised.
He
No,
just says,
I didn't
"Why
make
are you
anything
going?"
up. I said I'm
can't believe you're not going to
surprised.
Coachella to not do toad venom with the Crimson Blur.
Were you thinking about it?
No.
Were you
not
offered?
No.
Is it because the blur's not going or the toad's not there yet? Like, what's the issue
They
here?
ship a whole truck full of toads.
Really, just
for Charlie
It's actually
XCX.
really just a lineup issue. You know, it's like if
Okay.
I'm going to do toad venom with Blur, it's like I could at least listen to some artists I'm really big
It's
fan
a
of.
chopped lineup. Not gonna lie.
Coachella?
I looked at all the band. Like, damn, there's like fucking so few that I care about here.
I just don't know what I'd do with my body if I went to Coachella.
I think I'm actually on your wave where I don't think I'm capable of locking into festival life for 3 days. 'Cause
No,
even
it's
when I go to
insane.
EDC, I leave a day early because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm done.
I just
No
don't
more.
understand. All the influencers who go, I feel like they're fake and liking it or just doing drugs.
Well, no influencer likes music. Let's get that fucking.
Amen.
We're
Amen.
anti-music.
So at least you're not going. You're not faking.
I'm
the
saying
funk.
all these influencers go to Coachella. They're going because they want to hoe out and get pics hoed out.
Say it louder
Or
now.
Or they want to go do drug, so they're going to freaking do drug, and you can kind of do drug in Coachella. That's what people go to Coachella for.
Yeah, you get the toad venom. You camp out. You visit hell.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Is there
wrong.
a third reason I'm missing?
We should go to like Burning Man.
Some people do drugs there.
We should?
Yeah.
The
Burning
yard,
Man-
dude.
That
the
is
yard from
actually
Burning
something
Man?
you could go to with to do toad venom with the Crimson Blur. You could go there.
What year did all those people get trapped at Burning Man?
Was that
happened,
2 years ago?
I remember.
2 Burning Mans
Isn't
ago?
that Fyre Fest thing happening? Didn't that come back?
It's coming back.
That's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, it's
That's
coming back.
crazy.
I
that-
guess it actually kind of makes you buy out the IP for pennies on the dollars. You use all the hype
Isn't
and
it
the
the same
notoriety.
guy though? Isn't it?
No,
No,
I think it's
I
a
don't
different
think
guy.
so.
They
Are you
just,
sure?
Yeah, they just yoinked the name.
Is Ja Rule still going to be involved? I hope
Almost
so.
certainly
Ideally.
not, right?
Fire festival, dude.
Fire.
These festivals are weird. Go to How It
Dude,
Works.
imagine how awesome it would be if they rugged though.
Festivals
Like if they just
weird.
repeat the same thing, it's like, well, that's my bad for buying it again.
Wait, is there a lineup? Can you scroll up? I saw if it said Phoenix. Maybe it was that Arizona or the band.
Fire
This is,
experience.
I feel like this is such a good idea because everybody knows about it now.
I think it seems like
No,
the
it's
lineup
a
has
bad
not been
idea.
announced.
Wait,
yet.
why do you think it's
again?
bad?
Just because it's known about doesn't mean it's gonna pop off, right?
No, but you
Phoenix
just
is the 25K.
25K?
Dude, these are expensive. That's the
insane.
black
Oh, that's
medallion.
fucked up.
Oh, I
fucking-
guess it's artist
And
access.
their website runs like butt. Can you hover over Fuego?
Dude, this is
This
crazy how
website
bad it
runs
runs.
like butt.
This is taking all up the
right,
RAM, which is a
this is
source of memory
insanely
that is
expensive.
used when the okay.
And there's no partnership happening. This is a festival for pedophiles to go meet each other. Just so
Yeah.
you guys understand that. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, you said something in the primo and it got bleeped.
Me?
Yeah, me and Cutie were trying to guess what you said. You were talking about someone, and then it was like, and then it bleeped, and I thought you said they fucked kids.
No, we would never believe.
I don't remember the
Oh.
context. I say all sorts of awesome stuff that gets censored by the media.
You
What was
do
the
say-
conversation? You have to give more context to the conversation.
It
other
was
than
in
that.
the primo. You were talking about somebody.
We should have a cremo.
That's what I saw at the Coachella. There's an International Delight booth, and it says hashtag Creamer Nation all over it. And I'm like, that's good branding. That's pretty funny.
I don't remember.
It's all right.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
probably
Have you
That's
ever?
really awesome.
Have you guys? Have you gone to music festivals? Have
I've never been to
gone
one.
to music festivals.
I've never been, and I don't think I ever will till I die.
They're lame. I was thinking about it, I was like, it's so much better just to go see the band you like. Like I don't know. I don't do drugs or drink anymore. So it's like if I did that, it'd probably be really fun.
I
but
would love to
don't.
dress up Aiden for a music festival.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to fucking make you look like Lady Gaga,
If
bitch.
the next one you go to, can we dress you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I think I would dress you like a slutty Waluigi.
Oh, that'd be great.
Can you look up slutty Waluigi?
That's definitely gonna pop up. That's definitely gonna populate.
Like tasteful though.
So like
Don't add
nudes,
tasteful.
not nudes.
Yeah, lewd Waluigi.
no,
I think-
slutty Waluigi.
Slutty Waluigi, sorry. Slutty
This was-
Waluigi.
Images
Jesus.
now.
Yeah, that second one is
Yeah,
what
the
I would
second
do.
one is what
or
we
the
wanna
third
make
one.
you
one,
into.
third
The
one.
third one's
That one's
perfect.
hype. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so small.
But you would need to have the nose.
Wait,
That's
I could
tough.
get like that.
you could get like
Yeah,
that.
you get like that.
Yeah, you got CGs.
That wouldn't take that long.
I mean, you're the closest one to CGs. Than, oh, you got CGs.
Oh, dude, you're money.
You look like Walton Goggins in that
You're
shit.
money, dude.
Mamma
Or
mia.
just up like Waluigi.
What if we had a CG off?
we would lose? What do you mean?
No,
What
we
is
all
this?
did. Like we all had a CG
What is it?
off.
What is CG?
Cum
Oh,
guzzlers.
cum gutters.
Gutters.
I didn't put it together. I know
Guzzlers.
that. I just didn't put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
You guys don't know what the CGs are.
I don't know what a CG off is.
I got CGs.
We all develop CGs and then we put like tapioca pudding or something in there and it runs
Ooh.
like a race.
And see who's looks like the
Like
most like
Marby's.
Amsterdam.
Is it whose flows the fastest or the slowest wins?
It would be the fastest because the more developed the CG, look at you.
I put a little model ship in that. Fill it with cream and then put a model ship in there.
Yeah, and how fast the tapioca pudding goes through the CG it's basically a race. It's very easy.
I'm about to get very toned
You because you're still gonna
because
eat
of my marathon.
candy and pastries.
I don't eat candy
You
and
brought
I don't
pastries
eat
to the office.
Well,
Are
I
you
had
kidding?
one
No,
pastry.
Aiden's the one who eats candy.
And you're eating he's candy, and also you're eating Mr. Beast eggs.
No, I had
feast.
half of one.
See? So that's what I'm saying. There's no CGs
I do have a
to be found
soft
here.
spot. I
What
went,
if you had to carry Mr. Beast's egg?
and I had
And
to
you
give
had,
birth
and
to
you
it,
had to give birth to the
That'd
heir
be
of the
so
of the next
interesting.
empire.
and so I'm sitting on the egg, and everyone knows I have the egg.
It's kind of a March of the Penguins situation.
Yeah,
The
I
egg
would,
is implanted in you.
I would probably have to migrate because I think people would come for me.
To like
What? To steal the baby?
To steal the egg?
Yeah, of course. Mr. Beast's egg. Can you imagine?
Wait, is
That's
the
like a
egg
golden goose.
Is the egg fertile?
Yeah, of course the egg's fertile. He put it in me.
Oh, so it's
Beast,
not machine
Mr.
wa-
Beast creates a new technology so that he can make not only the spermis but also the egg, and he puts them together
But
to
he
make a
needs-
baby of only his own genus.
But he needs somebody to carry the egg.
Wouldn't it
It's
just
you.
be a clone?
No, it would be an
It
awesome.
would be a clone.
Wait, that is what a clone
It
would
would be a clone,
Isn't
and
that
that's
how
the
they-
best thing, Nick. Because
Surely all your sperms are different.
Isn't that how they made the clone of
What?
the what's
All
the
your
name of the
sperms are
lamb?
different.
Dolly the sheep.
No. If I come and I egg, that's me. It's me and me. That's me.
But you can't
but
have
surely there's
egg.
differences.
I mean, yeah, like nature versus nurture, but it's just me, no?
I don't know enough about how this
You know when
works.
they say I won the race, like in the sperm, like I'm the
beat all
sperm
the-
that won the race.
Yeah.
You think it was 1,000 little nicks?
That are like slightly different. They all got variables.
I do think that's right.
So it wouldn't just be a clone.
No.
There'd be variables, right?
I don't know how faces grow. I think this is more interesting to actually learn about than it is to
I think it's
theorize
actually
about.
I think it's more interesting to just have our own theories.
Just have a stab at
because
it, really.
well, okay, you have identical twins in the womb.
Okay.
That's weird.
Why is it weird?
Because why aren't they different?
Because
They are
they-
different
because-
in some ways, right?
Because they started
like
the
barely.
They
same.
started as one and then they split,
Yeah.
which is different than fraternal twins.
So I guess
How they
Fraternal twins are different. So that proves your theory right that some sperms are different. Some
so-
sperms
no,
have like
but isn't fraternal twins means there's 2 eggs and they both get
it means 2 sperms got fertilized in 2 eggs.
dude just Eiffel towering one of the eggs.
What?
Like
the
two
fuck, bro?
sperms just fucking let's go. Right?
I think it's 2
they're
eggs.
dapping each other up.
I think 1 egg that's split is identical, and then 2 eggs is fraternal, and then the 2 eggs get ovulated.
This is just such a
Aha, right. That makes sense.
Did you know the egg cell is the size of a period in a textbook? And I read that once and it was such a good image.
You know the incel is the size of 3 DX racers lined up
3?
side by side.
damn.
I
That's,
would like 1.7 or something like that.
that's pretty heavy.
I'm so glad.
So
I
it wouldn't
don't
be a
have eggs.
clone. It wouldn't be.
It
a
wouldn't
clone.
be a clone. I
It
think
would
you're
be.
right.
It would be maybe a worse or better version.
I think it's in Mr. Beast's interest to clone himself, and then do it 1,000 times, and then
probably
give them all
is.
lightsabers.
Dude, if he could clone himself, he could make the videos all him.
Dude, he could start being like, "What is it like if I blow apart a guy with dynamite?" And it's
only him, and he's
Yeah, and it's like it's
Him doing
it's like
him doing
ethical.
the video he just did where he's like feeding meals to a school in Kenya, but then instead of a stream of children, it's a stream of young Mr. Beast coming out of the school.
No, it's like 100 Mr. Beasts feeding the kids. He just creates a clone army.
You guys are just
It's like Star Wars.
kind of the Star Wars, but also the Prestige.
It's like the Prestige. Yes, I was thinking that too. And he does. It's essentially magic tricks.
Yes.
Spoilers for the Prestige. It came out a while ago as well. Also, Joe Pesci's in that. And he makes all these clones. He blows them up with dynamite. No one's upset at it because 1, they kind of hate Mr. Beast. 2, they're clones, so the ethical conversation is a little different. It's like, do you have the right to blow up your clone if you make it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it slime?
If we made a clone of Aiden at every episode of The Yard we came, we shot him in the head.
I think it's
At
fine.
the end, and then we just bring him back. Oh my god, that would be Christmas.
unethical.
That would be Christmas.
Why is it
Would we make 2
unethical?
Aidens and 1 does lemonade stand, 1 does ours?
Yeah, that'd be
So
great.
we don't mix up the.
Yeah.
You know, it would be fucked up if one day we mix up because we dress them the same. One day we mix
Because we
up.
do dress them
in
every
this
morning.
scenario, you're dressing me in the
Yes,
morning.
of course.
It's not something
what
you
if we
needed to do
mix
for
up
normal me
Aiden
now.
Prime and one of the clones, but we don't know.
That'd be messed up.
So now it's like,
Yeah.
and Aiden Prime is like exactly the same.
And if you accidentally kill
This is just
the original
fucking.
Aiden,
This is Mickey.
all die.
This is the movie that just came out. This is Mickey 17.
it's also an invincible. It's
This is
a
basically
classic trope. But
we're gonna shoot you in the head. You're not understanding what's happening.
no, I understand.
either you or
I
someone.
don't care how old your friend Mickey is. We're gonna do this anyways.
But I think I'd feel bad if we killed normal Aiden.
Yeah,
And then
well-
we had the clone Aiden. Like he's exactly the same. Of
course
but it
you
feels
feel
kind of
bad.
cheap.
I don't even believe that you'd feel bad if you killed normal Aiden.
I want to keep one in like a jar that we can go like this, and he'll go ah. Then we can put it back on.
Like Black Mirror.
Yeah,
like
like
Don
Black Mirror.
Draper is in the little machine.
It's like Black Mirror.
Fuck, I want to keep a clone of you and put it in a computer for 1,000 years and accelerate the time and then watch you go insane.
That's awful.
I want to put one in the microwave like a peep.
I do want to run a Sims server, and it's just 1,000 views.
Oh, they
And
have
I
so many issues with
Put
each
it on
other.
fast forward, and then I come back in 2
They'd
years.
beef. They'd beef for sure.
2 Aidens? Do you think they'd just end up loving each other?
No, I think 2 Aidens get along fine, but when you increase it, when we're talking like 100 Aidens in a society together, it starts to crumble.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Where do you think it breaks down?
I think you would have a higher number. I think 2 Ludwigs it breaks down.
I think 100 slimes is great. I love to lead and also follow. What the fuck are you
My
laughing
worst fucking nightmare. You just described. I just had a shiver. It's like worst nightmare. The
It's like
100
the
of you.
Squidward town, but it's just slimes.
You see like a blur of fucking outbursts everywhere. There would be no silence. There would just Dubbin.
Oh, we would miss Dubbin so bad. Dude, we would all sneak over to Dubbin Town to hang out with 100 Dubbins.
Yeah,
but 100 Dubbins do not want to hang out
You
with.
have to Trojan horse yourself in because you'd be banned from the society.
big wall around Dubbin
In the
Town.
slime town, there'd be like a Dubbin like room you go, and there'd just be like villagers in Minecraft. You just have to go up to the fucking Dubbins, and we're all trapped.
Yeah,
all
and
us
you're
Dubbins
like,
are trapped.
Oh god, that'd be so funny, bro. I think my society would actually be the most successful because I love leading and also following, and I would have no ego or qualms about it, and neither would my clones.
Nickville would be working on the nuclear arm that we're gonna drop on Slimeville.
That's
Everyone in the society gets free food, gets free healthcare, but you have to work on the bomb.
I would fucking destroy
the
your
Manhattan
society.
Project in Nick's world is so much different, and it's so much more important.
Nick's
thing is-
world would be so crazy. It would just have the most advanced Call of Duty mods.
Oh.
No resources, no plumbing.
They'd all be
There'd
sweating
be
against each
only
other, bro.
burger for dinner.
But the parking's free.
They'd all be sweating versus each other,
Parking
bro.
free.
It'd break down instantly. And I would, by the way, they try to work on this bomb. I would kill every single motherfucker I would kill before that bomb got
Because
off
they
the
would
ground.
have the slime one punch dojo where they learn how to sleep in one punch. And then that's it, they leave. That's the whole training session.
Each have their own punching bag with a picture of Shake on it.
Yeah. And Shaketown is like, it's just enslaved.
Well, we're gonna enslave you in the Patreon if you go there now, because that's where the next episode is.
With comedy.
Because slaving you to laugh at comedy. That's free. So go to the Patreon for the premium episode, and we'll see you there.
Where the hell is that?
Where the hell's that?
Oh my god. Because you know he means it.
He says that shit like he should be saying
It
it.
rolls off the tongue.
So I really think it's
Look
not.
at the little dog down there trying to get some of that water.
He's trying to get a
He's
lick.
desperate.
Oh my god, he's scared.
This is why Josh had me do this.
That guy
once.
does not look that old. The dad?
Wait, now I kind of want to see the rest of the countdown.
That's
You
how
want to take a look?
Fuck,
You take a look?
yeah, I wanna see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
let's
wanna
watch
see
Take a
that.
look.